Hello everyone, I am EJ Khalil Nueva and I will discuss our learning material for students on how they can improve their vocabulary and communication skills and how they can improve their love of reading. This magazine made by Group 3 Mawid 12A in SDI College of General Santos City. Let's proceed to our table of contents. In page 1, you can see how they can improve their vocabulary. In page 3 of the magazine, how they can improve their communication skills. And the 5th page, how they can improve their love for reading. And lastly, our curriculum vitae. Before I discuss, let me introduce our editor, Irish Rosette. She has a note for readers.
Dear readers, the first issue of Group 3 magazine with the theme Building a Genuine Love for Reading is out. The cover depicts a page about to be turned, revealing a picture about reading. That is, we will show you how to improve your vocabulary and communication skills, as well as your love for reading. As you read the magazine, you will notice that articles about building a genuine love for reading are almost always present on every page.
First, I will discuss ways to improve your vocabulary. The English language frequently lacks rhyme and reason. It riddles with synonyms, homophones, homonyms, and other perplexing terms that make it appear exceptionally dull to learn. Fortunately, you may expand your English vocabulary by employing the same 5 techniques that you use to acquire your native tongue: reading, listening, writing, watching, and chatting. So, how they can improve their vocabulary? First, make reading a habit. When you meet terms in context, it's easier to increase your vocabulary. Seeing terms in a novel or a newspaper story can be significantly more beneficial than seeing them on vocabulary lists. Not only are you exposed to new words, but you also observe how they are utilized. Second, read a dictionary and a thesaurus. So the thesaurus is a book that lists words in group of synonyms and related topics or related concepts. When utilized correctly, online dictionaries and thesauruses are valuable resources. They can help you recall synonyms that might be better terms in the context of what you're writing. A complete dictionary definition may also teach you about antonyms, root words, and related terms, which is another approach to expand your vocabulary. So the next one is play some word games like Scrabble and Boogle. These two is a classic games that might help you improve your English vocabulary. Crossword puzzle may do the same. Follow up rounds of these word games with some note-taking if you really want to be efficient. Keep a note of the terms you learn while playing the games and refer to it from time to time. So the last thing that I suggest, or the ways to improve your vocabulary is experiment using new terms in conversation. It is possible to have a large vocabulary without understanding how to utilize it. This implies you must use your personal dictionary on your own initiative. If you come across an intriguing term while reading, make an effort to use it in conversation. Experimenting in low-stakes scenario allows you to practice the art of word choice and, with some trial and error, zero down on the correct term of a certain context. These ways is useful to you to improve our vocabulary. As a student like me, this is very helpful to me to improve my vocabulary. So the next one is how they can improve their communication skills. The first way to improve our communication skills is listen, listen, and listen some more. People want to know that their concerns are being addressed. Instead of dropping your reaction, truly listen to what the other person is saying. To prevent misconceptions, seek explanation. The person speaking to you should be the most important person in your life at the time. Another crucial tip to remember is to just have one discussion at a time. This implies that if you're on the phone with someone, don't react to an email or send a text message at the same time. The other person will see that she does not have your full attention. So the second ways is it is important who you are speaking with. When speaking with a friend, it is okay to use acronyms and casual language. But when emailing or texting your boss or your teacher, say "hey" or any other information language has no place in your communication. You cannot presume that the other person understands the acronym. Do you want to misunderstood since certain acronyms have diverse meaning to different people? Effective communicators tailor their message to the individual to whom they are speaking. So keep the other person in mind while you strive to convey your message. So the next one is consider your options before speaking. Always pause before speaking and never utter the first thing that comes to mind. Take a minute to think about what you're saying and how you're saying it. This one habit will save you from humiliation. And the lastly is keep a cheerful attitude and a grin on your face. Even if you're on the phone, smile because your cheerful mood will come over and the other person will notice. People will respond positively to you if you smile frequently and display a happy attitude. And lastly, we will discuss how they can improve their love for reading. So, first thing to do to improve ourselves to love for reading is to read. We must encourage children to read if we are to urge them to read. Reading is done for a variety of reasons, including enjoyment, knowledge, teaching, social interaction, and so on. Read a little more than you have been lately. So the second one is tell us about your reading experiences. Share it with your co-workers, friends, and other students, maybe. Inform them on what you've been reading, you've acquired or learned from these materials, and what you recommend. And the last one is inviting students to socialize around reading is a good idea. Create books, clubs, reading groups, and literary communities. Many kids, particularly guys or us, boys, need to engage with one another while reading. It dramatically improves their comprehension and makes the experience much more fun. Adults understand this. We join book group and spend hours on good reads. So let us assist children have the same experience. So that's it, how to improve the vocabulary, our communication skills, and love of reading. So the lastly is our curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae by Iris Rosette, Knocker Hartley Norris, John Ray Magsigay, me, Nueva E.J. Khalil, Ludi Grace Sharot, Magan Dian Arshel, Ryan Paul Escobidal. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Goodbye.